Hello, everyone. I'm Gustavo Tolota, your host. And, well, we're going to go on an adventure together. Okay, are you coming with me? So, today is the day before the trip. As you may know, I'm going to go on a trip for a week starting tomorrow. And you can come with me from the comfort of your home. One of the reasons I wanted to do this is to show you how I prepare food to take on a trip. This is a road trip, which is a little different from a plane, from flying, although you can take most foods. You cannot take liquid unless it's frozen. But I mean, you can take all the food you want through security and on the plane. But this is a road trip for a week, so I am more flexible. And today I'm doing this broadcast, and then sometime later today, late afternoon or early evening, I'm going to do the second one where I show you all that I prepare and how I'm gonna pack it and everything. And then tomorrow the trip starts, and you can come with me. Okay, so let me show you what I'm making, and this is a short video, but let me show you. Okay, so I'd love to know where you're joining me from. If you don't mind writing where you're, where you're watching this from, I'd love to know. And so let me go ahead and move. I have beet, okay? And the way you know that this is ready is this has to go through easily. So they are ready. So I'm going to take them out and peel them and then slice them or cut them. This is how we're going to get our inner lining of the arteries healthy. If there's damage, if you eat it consistently together with other greens, the greens that Dr. Esselstyn talks about, this is what. So since this is an easy food to take because I can almost eat it with my hands, whether it's sliced or in chunks, I'm taking that. That's important for me to keep my blood pressure, my heart health going. If I mean, if I for some reason eat something that is more processed, and this is going to keep me very, very healthy. So I'm there. There they are. Those are my beets, and of course, when I run out of them, I'll buy some more in the trip. Okay, so here I have my what I call my green saute. This is for today. This is not for the trip because I'm going to eat lunch in like half an hour. And what that is Swiss chard and beet greens that I chopped. And I chopped one onion and four garlic cloves. And I dry sauteed, and I threw in one chopped tomato. Cooked tomatoes are great for everyone, but especially men for prostate health. So that's going to be for lunch today. And I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cover this one too. And here I have leftovers from yesterday. Okay, so what this is a soup that I made with lots of different veggies, just a lot of veggies, and then a few of those baby potatoes. This is a leftover from 2 days. We've been eating this now, and I need to finish it. And here, oh yeah, yesterday I made an amazing curry. This is curry, and it has chickpeas, and it has zucchini and onions and garlic and other things, and I can't remember. Oh, it has a can of tomatoes, and spices, and I'm going to serve that on rice that I'm making right now. So these two things are left over. We're gonna eat today. This is my greens, which cannot, uh, you know, you cannot miss this. This is how you're gonna keep your heart healthy. Okay, what else? Now, so that's for today. This here, this is my beets that I'm taking on the trip with me, and now let's move over. Okay, Brussels sprouts that I have lightly steamed and cut in half, and I'm going to bake them. Those are easy to take in a container on a trip. Okay, so you can mix spices. You can put oregano, thyme, onion powder, who knows? I mean, smoked paprika, whatever you want. You could all mix it and then put it in here, and so that it will coat. I'm just going to use one pre-made that is called pasta blend, garlic pesto from Mrs. Dash, so it's salt-free. And I'm just going to put a tablespoon of this here. And if you use salt, I mean, you could put a little bit of salt, but this is so flavorful, and you don't need it. And so I'm just going to mix it so that all those delicious spices will blend. We will cover this whole thing. I guess I'm gonna put something else as well. Since I love smoked paprika so much, I'm just going to add probably the equivalent to a teaspoon here. And that's it. Okay, so these are the Brussels sprouts that are going with me on the trip tomorrow. And remember that sometime later today, I'm going to do another broadcast where I'm going to show you other things that I'm making. Like I'm going to be making muffins and some delicious bread, and I'm going to make a chocolate cake. So I'm going to do that later on today, late afternoon, early evening. Okay, so these Brussels sprouts that have been lightly steamed are going on this pan that is lined with parchment paper. And while this is cooking, I'm also cooking rice in my Salad Master uh, MP5, and but the rice and those other things that I showed you earlier, that's for today because I'm going to be eating lunch in about half an hour or so. So that's for today. Okay, so you want to do it in one single layer here. And since I have room here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roast some sweet potatoes because those are great to take on a trip. They're really good to keep your cravings down when you want something sweet. So let me put some of that. Just, and these are sweet potatoes, the orange kind. And it goes here. Okay. They're perfect. Just enough room. Okay. While I'm doing all of this, guess what I'm doing? I'm snacking on a cucumber. I just slice it and I take a slice and then I take another. I also like to snack on those beets because they produce nitric oxide. So my arteries continue to be in really good shape. Now, here I have strawberries and blueberries. So you want to wash this really well. Later today, I'm going to show you how I make my overnight oats so that tomorrow, while we're driving, since we're going to leave kind of early, we're going to eat breakfast on the road. You want to wash this really well. This is how you do it. Let me put this in the oven, okay? And then I'll tell you a little secret mix that you can do to clean your fruits and veggies really, really well. So I'm going to put, okay, so to clean fruits and vegetables, you put 4 cups of water, 1 cup of white vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And you let this has been here for like an hour and a half now. While I do other things in the house, around the house, it's just soaking there. But now I'm ready to pour the water. I'm going to pour it out as much as possible, anything that they have sprayed on this. So I'm going to rinse it 2 times, and then I'm going to put it in a container in the refrigerator until I make the overnight oats. Okay, it takes preparation. If you want to go on a trip and minimize the consumption of highly processed foods, or maybe some food that will have some oil and salt and different things, you have to prepare. You can't just go and just hope that everybody will cater to your needs, because that's not going to happen. So you do have to prepare. So I'm just taking part of the day, I mean, not all day, to prepare some of the things that I'm going to take. Okay, so I only use Salad Master from now on. I don't use anything else. I cannot, when I eat food that is made in another cookware, I can taste metal. It's amazing once you get used to cookware that doesn't interact with food, no matter how good that cookware might be. There is nothing like Salad Master because of the kind of stainless steel that they use inside. So that's all I use. And when I travel, so tomorrow, I'm not going to take all my pots and pans, and I'm going to take 3 that I use often. This is a pot where I can cook soup and stuff, and this part here is the steamer. Then I'll take a medium. Then I'll take this one that is so useful, like a thick, like a deep pan, and then I'll take, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll take a big pot. Okay, and that's it. But I'm taking it with me since it's made so that everything stacks. It takes a little bit of room. They're having really good special, and I'm a distributor. It's the only thing that I promote and sell. So we're having some really good prices, and like that MP5 that cooks the best rice ever. I don't care what you've used before, but the Salad Master MP5 is called MP5 because it replaces 5. That's what I'm doing. If you're interested, just drop me an email or put it in a comment here, and I can contact you. So later today, don't miss when I'm going to show you how I make my overnight oats. I'm going to show you the hopefully the muffins and the chocolate cake and the zucchini bread, which is going to be savory, and maybe one more thing. I don't know what else I wanted to. Oh, for the lunch on the trip, I'm making these amazing sandwiches. So you want to see that. So I'm going to broadcast sometime late afternoon, early evening today. When you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you need to click on the little notification bell. And then when you subscribe to my Facebook page, Dr. Starch, like it. When I go live, you should receive a notification. But regardless, all of this stays recorded so you can watch it later. Okay, and so I'll see you later today. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you Something really special is coming up on September, I mean, not September, on March 21st. To celebrate the coming of spring. Catherine Lawrence from Food Save Me Institute and I are doing our third 7-day reboot and reset program of the year. It is like nothing that you've seen, okay? It really isn't. It is so interactive and so practical. It's what we do is we get together twice a day for a week, breakfast and dinner, and we show you how to lose weight, especially if you have reached a plateau. And so we're going to do that plateau. We're going to talk about what we call emotional eating or and cravings, and just show you how you can make things very simple so that you don't have to buy a lot of weird ingredients and spend a lot of time in the kitchen. And as we do that, we'll also be talking about hormonal balance for women and for men. And then Catherine's going to talk about postmenopausal, issues and how to get, decrease that, get it better. And that's coming up. That's coming up on March 21st. Okay, so you can see that. That's the website, and take a look at the website. If this is something that looks like it would help you, we would be thrilled to have you. It's March 21st through 27, and there's an explanation of what you will experience, and there is a way to get a scholarship if you need it. It is very, very affordable, like the most affordable program you can find out there that lasts for a week. Okay, well, let me know if you have any questions. You can leave comments in my YouTube or in my Facebook about anything that I'm making. And just to summarize, if you got here late, these two pots have leftovers. This one has a little bit of soup here. This one. That one has curry that I'm going to put on top of rice that I'm making on that machine that is called the MP5 by Salad Master. Here I have the strawberries and blueberries that I'm going to use to layer the overnight oats with blueberries and strawberries and bananas and maybe peaches. And I'll show you that when I do the other broadcast. And here I have my beets. Those are the lifesavers. That's what saves your life, together with the Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts are right here in the oven with sweet potatoes. The Brussels sprouts, if I don't eat them today because they're so good, I'm gonna go on the trip, and if not, I'm just gonna eat them. And then the sweet potatoes are also in the oven. That's for sure going in. They're going with me to the trip. Okay, I'll be showing a lot more later today, and tomorrow is day one of the trip. And so I'm gonna make sure that you can see the places that I visit and the events and the people. And if I go out, which I try to limit to the absolute minimum, then I'll show you how I get the best possible, but it's never perfect. So that's why I always like to stay in apartments or houses, in Airbnbs, so that I can cook and I can minimize the going out. Besides, you save so much money. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later today for our second session of the preparation before the trip tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.